Open Heaven, the 14th of August 2020, Friday. Topic: Understanding your times and seasons. Memorize Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Bible reading Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verses 1 to 11. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth? I have seen the travail, which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He hath made everything beautiful in his time, also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. Message. We learned from the wise King Solomon that there is a time for every purpose under heaven, and this of course includes every human being. Everyone wants to be greatly successful, but there is a process to undergo before the success comes. We must give consideration to the unique seasons we are in as individuals at every point in time. Many times, people get lucky and get a taste of the success they are pursuing before the time comes. David, for example, got a taste of being the number one citizen of Israel before he sat on the throne. After killing Goliath, the women considered him the most important man in the nation. They even sang that he was more successful than King Saul. And the women answered one another as they played, and said, Saul hath slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s. 1 Samuel chapter 18 verse 7. This short taste of success did not make David plan a coup and overthrow Saul. He knew it was not yet time, so he went back to serving Saul. Many people these days would have started their own army and called it the Giant Slayers, and the name of David would have faded away. A medical student who treats malaria successfully and goes to open a hospital will soon become the only patient there. Go through the process necessary for success. There is a seed time and a harvest time. If you eat all the seed up, when harvest time comes, there would be nothing to reap. If you are in doubt, always ask God what season of your life you are in. Egypt would have perished during the famine if God had not revealed to Pharaoh in a dream that a season of abundance was coming and it would be followed by a season of famine. Genesis chapter 41 verses 25 to 32. God is the controller of times and seasons. You should constantly ask him what season of your life you're currently in so you don't commit any errors or miss out on the prospective blessings. Prayer point: Lord, please reveal to me what season of my life I am in so I can walk in the path you have ordained for me.